Hello, this will be the first of a set of videos where I go over the homework. I'm not sure when each one will be uploaded, but I'll try to upload them as soon as I grade each homework. And of course, I'm welcome to any feedback that you have on these videos if you think they should be done differently or any feedback for improvement. So, in this video, I'll be going over assignment 7, and in this assignment you're supposed to use arrays to store data and do some stuff with it. So let's get started with part A. So we have here 14 people have won the ACM Turing Award since 2010. These are their names and the dates of each award. Okay, so we have here 14 names and 14 years, and then we can see that some of these years have multiple names. So 2018 has 3 different names for multiple winners in a year. Now, write a program in a class called Pick a Turing Winner that will randomly return the name of one winner and the year they won. Use 2 parallel arrays, one to hold the names and the other to hold the dates. And what this means by parallel arrays is just that we'll have multiple arrays where the elements in one array relate to the elements in the other array. And we have to give meaning to this relation. So we can get started in a class called Pick a Turing Winner. And here, I already created the file pickaturingwinner.java. I created the class and the main method. So the first thing we have to do is to create the 2 arrays, one to hold the names and one to hold the dates. So the first array will be the array to hold the years, and it'll look like this. It's an array of integers. Okay. And one thing to note about arrays is that since they're a structure for holding multiple items, we typically give the variable name a plural form, like award years rather than award year. And you can either set it up like this, where you instantiate it with a 14 element space, and then you can do something like this at 0 equals 10. And then you'd go on and do the rest, and then the same thing for the names. So we'll call this award winners, and its array of strings of size 14 again. And then you'd go along and assign each element. But here, I've already written this out, so I can just copy it over. So this pre-written out version that I did, I just assigned every element in the array using this curly brace style, and you can do it either way, it's up to you. And also in this list the dates are going from 2018 to 2010, but in my version I reversed it, so 2010 to 2018, and I reversed the name order as well, so these names at these indices represent the correct year and winner. So for the second part, output should be in this form in 2013. So let me copy this over. So this is what the output should be. We need a year and a name, and this should be chosen randomly. So to do the random part, we have to use this method. So you just copy it over, paste it in, get random n, and then you see in this method it uses this random class, and this needs to be imported for you to use. Like this. Okay? And what this does is it gives you a random number between your minimum and maximum, and this is inclusive of the minimum and maximum that you provide. So that's important. So we want to generate a random number so that we can index a random index. And then, okay, so for these indices, we want to be able to index everything from the first to the last element. So from index 0 to index 13, because there's 14 elements in the array. Okay, so we have an index, and then now we want to produce this output. I'll create a string before printing it. So in, now we need the year, so this is award years at index space, then the name at the same index. Okay? And then you just have to print it out. So let's try, make sure this works. Okay, compiles. And we can run it. In 2018, Jan LeChun won the ASM Turing Award. And we'll keep running it to see what we get. Index array out of bounds exception on line 14. Oh, right. So this has to be 13. Because there's 14 elements and the last index is 13. So we can try and compile again and run. 18. Let's see if we can get a 2010. There we go. So it looks like we're able to generate the entire range of years. So yeah, that was it for part A. You just create your two data arrays, you generate a random index, and then you print out the string.